Okay, sixth graders, this is to help you with question 4 on CR 16. It says Joey earned $63.45 in 6.75 hours. How much did he earn each hour? How much did he earn each hour? So they're looking for money per 1 hour. That would tell you how much he earns in just an hour. So I'm going to set up a rate for you. So we have money over hours equals money over hours. The fact that you are given in the problem is that Joey makes $63.45 in 6.75 hours. The question is, how much did he earn each hour? So they're looking for how much money he earned in just 1 hour. So you don't know how much he earns in just 1 hour. So that's how I fill in this side. The fact that I'm given goes on one side of my proportion, and on the other side goes what I'm looking for. All right, so I focus here in the denominators because I know something about the denominators. How do I get from 6.75 to 1 using either multiplication or division? Well, I could take 6.75 and divide by 6.75. That will get me to 1. If I'm dividing the denominator by 6.75, I need to divide the numerator by 6.75. So I'm going to take 63.45 and divide that by 6.75. I believe that it is Mr. Woodrow who he has you first move the decimal point before you ever even set up your division box. So the number you're dividing by, you need to rewrite that as a whole number. So I need to take that decimal point, move it 2 places to the right. If I'm going to take that decimal and move it 2 places to the right, I have to take the decimal, this decimal, and also move it 2 places to the right. So I can do 63.45 divided by 675. So I'm going to take 675 and divide it into 6,345. All right, so I have to just guesstimate. I think I'm going to guess 8 times because here's the dealio. If I was going to multiply this by 10, it would be 67.50. This is only 63.45, so I'm thinking 8 or 9. I'm going to guesstimate and try 8. So I'm going to take 675 and multiply it by 8. But that's how I guesstimate. I look at my original number, I say, okay, it's almost 10 times as much, but not quite. And then I guess, well, maybe 8. 8 times 5 is, put down a 0, carry a 4. 8 times 7 is 56, and 4 more is 60. Put down a 0, carry a 6. 8 times 6 is 48, and 6 more. 48 and 6 more is 54. All right. So now I say, okay, maybe that's a little bit too low. I have to get up to 63.45. So then I try times 9. So then I take my 675 and I try multiplying it by 9. So this is my scrap work for my little guess and check. This is a little bit of a mess. 9 times 5 is 45. Put down a 5, carry a 4. 9 times 7 is 63. 63 and 4 more. 63 and 4 more is 67 maybe? I hope. 9 times 6 is 54. 54 and 6 more is 60. Let me just double check that. 9 times 5 is 45. Put down a 5, carry 4. 9 times 7 is 63, and 4 more is 67. Put down a 7, carry a 6. 9 times 6 is 54, and 6 more is 60. Okay, so it's going to be 9 point something. Now I'm going to subtract off. 5 minus 5 is 0. Bar from this 3 becomes a 2. This 4 becomes a 14. 14 minus 7 is 7. Drag down the 2 minus 0 is 2. I have to keep trying to divide out because I'm talking about money, so we're not going to put a remainder on this. We have to actually come up with how much money. So we're going to have a decimal point here that we're going to drag right up. On the inside of my division box, I can now include a 0. So I'm going to drag down a 0. 675 into 2,700. So I'd say I would try 5. I'm going to try 5. Here was what I did in my head. I rounded this to 700, and I said 700 goes into 2,700. 7 times 4 is 28. Maybe I'll try 5 instead of 4. That's just happens to be how I did it. So here's some more scrap work off to the side. This is terrible in terms of where I'm writing all my scrap stuff. So now I have to try 675 times 5. See if that works. 5 times 5 is 25. Put down a 5. Carry a 2. 7 times 5 is 35. And 2 more is 37. Put down a 7. Carry a 3. 6 times 5 is 30, and 3 more is 33. Okay, that's too high. I should have gone with the 4. All right, so now I try 675 just times 4. 5 times 4 is 20. Put down a 0, carry a 2. 7 times 4 is 28, and 2 more is 30. Put down a 0, carry a 3. 6 times 4 is 24, 25, 26, 27. All right, that one works. 4 times 675 is 2,700. Subtract off, we got a 0. But money, we would never say $9.4. We would say $9.40. So how much do they make an hour? $9.40. All right, I hope that helps. So $9.40 per hour would be the rate. Rate is given with money per hour. It always has 2 units, and so these 2 units are money and hours. Hope that helps. It's a long video.